Okay. So we're going to continue the lesson of both sides have healthy and toxic things to tell you. And um, as far as the both sides have toxic things to tell you, the good side and the bad side, they both have toxic things to tell you. You're going to say, okay, what, how does the good side have bad things to tell me, toxic things to tell me? Well, because it's how you interpret it, right? It's the context. So your good side can tell you something along the lines of, well, it's good to eat healthy. Okay, that's a true statement. It's good to get some sleep. That's a true statement. And, well, that can transform into you must eat healthy. You must get 8 hours of sleep. You must show up on time. You must give that person a call. You must attend that party. It's the right thing to do. Oh, really? If you never give yourself room to fail, if you never give yourself room to fall down, if you never give yourself room to say, hey, today ain't the day, if you don't give yourself that bandwidth, you are going to be absolutely miserable. You are going to be miserable heading towards what you think is a healthy outcome. If you don't allow yourself to miss a day of work, you might be heading to an early grave. If you don't allow yourself to maybe have 500 extra calories, you might be setting yourself up for a psychological disaster, maybe even a physiological disaster. If he's saying, well, you got to call your family, it's the right thing to do, I am not going to call them. If I call that person, I'm going to be fucking pissed. And it ain't going to help me. I've tried it 20 times already. It didn't work. I ain't going to give them the 21st chance. Or if you're saying, well, you got to show up to that party, it's the right thing to do. Maybe I don't do parties. Maybe I can just give them a card. Maybe I can meet up with them later. Maybe we can meet up for a cup of coffee. Maybe we can go together and have a conversation somewhere. Maybe the party just ain't for me. I might make the party worse. Because if you care about that person and if you care about the party, you want that party to succeed. And if you're going to pull that party down, then I'd say, yeah, don't go. If you know you're a party pooper, for lack of a better term, don't show up. It's not fair to you. It's not fair to the people that want to enjoy themselves. So that's an example of your bad side giving you toxic. That's an example of your good side giving you toxic advice. On the surface, it sounds reasonable. It sounds good. That you got to show up on time. You got to go to work. You got to call the people. You got to attend the function. On the surface, it sounds nice. It sounds healthy. But if you take it too goddamn far, it absolutely will be toxic. He just gave you toxic advice. See how that works? So that's an example of your good side giving you toxic advice. It's all to like what degree and to what context, right? I'm not saying don't push yourself. I'm not saying don't endure. I'm not saying that one bit. Okay, we're not going back to Prairie Turnus. Absolutely not. But you got to understand that there are limits to situations. And if you don't allow yourself to see that limitation or that context, then it does become toxic. All right, so for the next one, we're going to talk about the toxic advice the bad side gives you.